Leo, how are you? We're going to begin your reading. Leo, today is the 17th of May 2026. Remember, this is a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate with you, simply release it into the universe and let it go without holding on to it. Before anything else, Leo, good energy surrounds this space. Let's begin. Angels and Archangels, what is coming for Leo? What messages need to come through right now for Leo? I'm going to cut the deck into 3 piles, Leo. 1, 2, 3. 3 cards on top of the deck. The energy showing up is strong and direct. I see Pentacles energy, the Hermit, and the King of Wands. There is a process here that you already started, Leo, and I see you feeling a bit restless, a bit heated emotionally, maybe even slightly frustrated or impatient. It feels like you've initiated something important, and now you are waiting for a response, an answer, or a result that has taken longer than expected. This could be something connected to a goal, a decision, a project, or a situation where you were expecting movement already. From your perspective, Leo, this process should have progressed faster, but instead it has slowed down more than normal, and that delay is what is creating this inner tension. The good news coming through very clearly is that what you are waiting for is about to arrive. The result of this process, the reward or response tied to what you already set in motion, is very close. And when it arrives, it is going to bring relief to your emotional state, because it is not only what you expected, but in many ways, it is actually better than what you had originally imagined. There is a strong energy here of satisfaction, like you will look back and say that the waiting period was worth it. You are going to realize that everything unfolded at the right timing, even if it felt delayed or uncomfortable while you were inside it. When this finally comes through, Leo, there will be a moment of reflection. A moment where you look back at everything you went through and realize, yes, this was worth it. Every bit of patience, every bit of frustration, it all made sense. What you receive will feel more valuable than what you initially expected, and it will give you a sense of accomplishment and emotional relief. Right now, however, your energy feels a bit intense. There is a strong desire to act, to push, to move things forward, almost like you want to speed up the situation by force. But the guidance here is to stay composed. If you need to take action, do it calmly, step by step, without forcing outcomes. There is more power in patience right now than in rushing. This is mostly an internal battle, Leo. You are learning how to regulate your emotions while waiting. It is like holding something in your hands and saying, I will stay still until the right moment arrives. And that moment is very close. The cards are also confirming again that the wait is almost over. Whatever you are expecting, whatever process you started, is reaching its final stage. You have every right to feel impatient, but the situation is already moving toward completion. There is also a sense of victory attached to this outcome. The King of Wands energy shows success, confidence, and stepping into a position where you feel in control again. Once this arrives, your emotional state will stabilize, and you will feel much more grounded. Now, Leo, another layer is opening here. If this situation is connected to something new you started recently, whether it is a project, learning experience, or personal development journey, then what I see is that the adaptation phase is ending. You are no longer in the stage of confusion or adjustment. You are entering the stage where things start making sense. You begin to feel more comfortable, more confident, and more aligned with what you are doing. There is clarity now. You understand the system, the process, or the path much better than before. And because of that, you start showing your full potential without fear or hesitation. This is a moment where you step into your abilities more naturally. You stop doubting yourself as much, and you begin expressing what you truly know. There is a strong sense of maturity forming in what you are building. There is also guidance energy around you, possibly from someone experienced, practical, and grounded, someone who has been helping you with advice, direction, or support. This person may have a Virgo-like energy in the sense of being analytical and helpful. Their presence has been valuable, and at some point, you will acknowledge their contribution and feel gratitude toward them. In love and emotional matters, Leo, there is a very powerful shift. Someone who was previously hesitant, slow, or emotionally blocked is now about to take a step forward. And this movement will surprise you. If this is someone new, then this is the beginning of a connection forming properly. A person who had been delaying or overthinking is finally stepping into action. This creates a shift where a relationship begins to take shape, almost unexpectedly. What was uncertain before now becomes defined. If this is someone from your current relationship, then there is something from the past that was never fully resolved or never fully acted upon. A conversation, a promise, or an intention that remained unfinished is now coming back into reality. This time, it actually gets completed. What was once only discussed is now being implemented in real life. This creates a meaningful progression in the relationship. Something important is finally moving forward, and emotionally, this will bring happiness and relief. If this is someone from your past, someone you once had feelings for or a strong emotional connection with, there is a reconnection energy here. Life is bringing you both into alignment again. What did not happen before due to timing, distance, or circumstances is now returning for a second opportunity. This time, the outcome is different. There is a real chance for a beginning, and emotionally, this feels mutual. There is attraction, emotional openness, and a sense of, this could actually work now. Water energy is strong here, along with earth energy, emotional depth combined with stability and grounding influence. This connection has meaning, and it is not random. Now, Leo, there is also something very important showing up around you. Someone in your environment genuinely cares about you and is thinking about doing something meaningful for you. Possibly fulfilling a wish or desire you have expressed before. This could be a family member, a close friend, or even a partner. This person is connected to your emotional world and wants to make you happy in a very direct way. There is something they are preparing or planning, and it will surprise you in a positive way. It is very likely that you mentioned something in passing, something you wanted or liked, and this person remembered it. Now they are preparing to act on it. This brings a beautiful moment of emotional appreciation and gratitude. At the same time, Leo, there is an energy of jealousy or envy around you. Not everyone will react positively to what you are about to receive or achieve. There may be someone in your surroundings who does not celebrate your progress fully, or who reacts with discomfort or comparison. But this energy is not strong enough to affect your path. It is more background noise than anything meaningful. What matters is that you are stepping into a moment of success, celebration, and emotional fulfillment. You are approaching a milestone, something you have been waiting for. It may represent a completion of a cycle, a closing of a chapter, or a transition from one phase of life to another. Once this arrives, you will feel ready to move on from something that has been weighing you down. This could even be connected to work, responsibilities, or something that has required a lot of effort and patience from you. Once it is completed, there is a sense of liberation. You are finally free from something that felt heavy or draining. And when that release happens, you step into a lighter energy. You feel more playful, more youthful, more expressive. It is like your spirit becomes lighter again, as if you are reconnecting with your natural joy and creativity. There may also be gossip or opinions from people around you who do not fully understand your way of living or expressing yourself. People with rigid thinking may try to judge your choices. But this will not affect you emotionally, because you are stepping into a stronger version of yourself. You are learning to enjoy your life without worrying about outside judgment. And that is part of your growth. There is also a message regarding a younger person around you who may still be immature or in a developing stage emotionally. There is no need to worry too much about their future right now. What they are going through is part of their natural growth process, and over time they will become more stable and responsible. Your role is simply to observe and guide without overburdening yourself with unnecessary concern. In terms of signs, there is strong air energy around you. Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra, and also fire energy such as Aries and Sagittarius influencing your situation. And finally, Leo, there is a powerful protective spiritual energy around you today. It feels like guidance, support, and emotional protection, encouraging you to continue growing, evolving, and moving forward without fear. You are being reminded that every phase you go through has meaning, and even delays are part of your expansion. What is coming for you is not only resolution, but also emotional fulfillment, recognition, and a renewed sense of strength. You are stepping into a much better chapter, even if right now it is still in motion behind the scenes. And that is your reading, Leo.